Alright, so today is number 3 of cutting. As you already know, I'm going to start doing by eating a little bit of ramen, and I have in mind cooking real quick this right here. It's ground beef. I really don't know how many calories there is, but from what I can remember, it's 350 per 112 grams or 4 ounces. So, it's the same measurement, but just more calories. So, I'm just gonna assume that this is half and half. So, I'm pretty sure that's pretty self-explanatory. And plus, I need protein because I'll be doing one meal per maybe a couple hours and maybe a snack in between. So, for example, one meal right now, early in the morning, maybe like around 8:30, and I'm gonna eat it, maybe wait like 3, 4 hours, drink a lot of water so I can get hydrated, and I can get my body satisfied and get used to it, and then do like a little snack, and then maybe from there eat something. I don't know. We'll see because I'll probably not gonna cook a meal right to go, but we'll see what we eat on the streets. But yeah, I'm gonna start with this, and I'll get back to you. Cooking 2 ramen chili, so today is another kind of flavor. But the thing about this is that ramen is not good for you. But if you combine it correctly and you actually try to avoid a little bit of the sodium and not put the little packets, because I'll just probably put like 1 packet since there's 2. But the more sodium, I probably don't recommend you to, overconsume plus 20 times the amount of sodium your body needs, because, you don't really need it. And plus, you might get bloated. Maybe you can see me a little bloated from like 2 days ago because I've tried to introduce these since the past 2 days. And, they're okay, but, I'm more thirsty, And since I'm not sweating a lot, I'm not in the gym like 6 days a week, then, it could be bad, but it could be good because you can use that sodium in good use, okay? If you're starting any kind of diet, then I would suggest for you to start with lower calorie foods or lower glycemic foods, for like fruits and vegetables, because the more volume you put your body, I mean, the more volume you consume, the more you're gonna get satisfied along the day. Because what I'm doing right now, you can see that it is very, it's not healthy, but it's healthy because, I'm getting my carbs and I'm getting a lot of protein because I'm packing it in one meal for like maybe 5 to 6 hours. So, that compensates the amount of calories I'm going to consume. But, I'm also not like eating 3,000 calories in one sitting. That's probably insane, but, I could do it, I could. But for a normal diet, I would suggest for you to start with maybe with some oatmeal. I have oatmeal up here, but, since oatmeal I can digest it real quick. I want something to be digested slowly, right? Since it's gonna be a big meal, I want it to last for like 4 or 5 hours from now. So right now it's 8:30, and I want it to last maybe like 3 hours, 4 hours until I get the signals that I'm getting hungry again, because I need to accustom my body to not think and to not act, to grab food and start eating it every like 30 to 20, every 30 to 1 hour, because for some reason I got to 252 pounds by doing that. So, the slowly you eat, the better. And plus, if you add low glycemic, low calorie foods, guess what? You're gonna get fuller instantly and you're gonna get satisfied. But, it all matters in the food you consume. So, I'll get back to you. All right, so you probably saw what I ate in the morning. You saw maybe some ramen and a little bit of ground beef, which it was almost half, if not a little more than half. But I calculated those calories around maybe 1,000 calories from that half of ground beef from the little packet. So it wasn't that bad. I did get my fat and my protein in there. So I don't worry about that too much. What I do worry is the protein that I'm gonna eat right now. So what I have in mind is do once again some ramen. I want to do a I'm gonna go with beef and chili shrimp. That's gonna be around 370, 370, like around 700 and something calories. And then I'm gonna have another 1,000 calories to play with because today I'll be going up to 4,000 calories. So it's not that bad. Like I said in the past two videos, I don't know when I'm gonna upload this, but it's gonna be in the near future, of course. I said that I was gonna, start putting my body under the caloric maintenance and intake for the rest of the month. So, I get back in track how I used to be and, back in track on my habits. So as you can see, right, well, you can't see because, it's a little smoke. But yeah, I have in mind doing some beef cuts right here. You can see, they're ready, all ready to cook. I'm just a simple man, simple guy, simple everything. I'm just gonna cook it like this. I'm not gonna poo. I'm not gonna put special nothing, no spices, no nothing. Probably just a little bit of lemon just for seasoning, and then afterwards I'll put some lemon on top. But I'm gonna try to eat this protein and maybe like 3 or 4 eggs so I can get that extra protein, right? Those 6 grams of protein. So we can just end up, before we sleep, so we can create more testosterone while we sleep. You know what I mean? But yeah, right now everything is heating up because it does take a little bit of time. I got used to not cooking like this and just buying stuff from outside, which it was faster. But right now, I'm just trying to play with the time and play with what I'm going to eat in the future. If not, then we're probably going to do and go to the extreme and maybe do some cans, maybe cans of chicken, cans of tuna, you know, anything that is fast and it doesn't take this long to cook, then that's gonna be my best bet for my buck and for my time, of course. Because this takes around 30 minutes to do and then like 10 and 20 minutes to eat. So I'm like, damn bro, like that's almost an hour. I'm like, shit, dude. But anyways, today it was normal, it was okay. It wasn't that bad. I don't know if I'm a little sick or something because my lips are chapped and maybe I'm a little or a lot dehydrated, but you know, I do have some allergies too, so we'll figure that out. And I'm gonna start cooking because it's getting hot. So I'll see you at the end result and then I'll give you some TED talk or some shit, I don't know. Hello. I'm not gonna lie to you, but this thing right here, even though it looks bland and it's just ramen with some beef in it, or steak, beef, or well, however you want to call it, dude, it's honestly just killing the cravings, because for so long I've eaten, like, dude, like who knows, pizza. Like, no, like you'd be surprised, man. Anybody here that sees my stories on Instagram or from time to time, or even my TikTok, I ate pizza for the longest time. And that's because it was the pizza from 7-Eleven. One slice, and take notes because in the future you might actually need 7-Eleven. I don't know, man. For the broke people out there, like me, that that they're trying to be someone in life, dude, go to a 7-Eleven, get a full pizza. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Get a full pizza, 8 slices, 325 calories each, estimated amount of calories per slice, and get a double big gulp, or like the extra large big gulp, the drink, with with whatever you want. And now they have this point system that you put your phone number in and you get points, and points and points. And so the more you buy, you get more points. And so every time you buy more, it deducts the price, right? It lowers it like $3. The more points you have, I think it's like, I don't know, depends on how many points, like 10,000 points, it lowers them like $2, $3, but that helps a lot. And so that's why I eat pizza almost every day. And I'm not even kidding. I eat pizza almost every day for like a month or two. And that's because I do DoorDash. So I'm going, I'm in the car, I'm going back and forth, back and forth. I don't have time to sit down like right now and do shit like this. Even though it doesn't look good right now, in the future, I'm gonna have to bring back the good old habit and have something written down or taking notes and buy the food that I actually want to eat, because there are several foods that like snacks, like several yogurts, like zero sugar yogurts with high protein, And so, the more protein I eat, the more fulfilled and satisfied I feel during the day. Because for the past, today's gonna be the third day, so I've eaten this for the past 3 days, and so every time I go on willpower mode or diet mode or shredding fat or losing weight, it's just an unshakable mindset. Like I honestly don't crave anything like external. I crave like more food, but like more variety, healthy food. Even though I don't have it right now, you're gonna see in the future what I eat and what I don't eat, because I kind of eat repetitively, repetitively, and so you might see me eat this for like a week or two, but because I'm trying to get used to the freaking calories, because in the future I might not be able to track it, and just from the eye out I can measure it, from the eye, just from eyeballing it I can see like, okay, that is 500 calories. And if I can, if I just kind of like intuitive eating, but like not like I did before, because that's how I got fat, and pretty much all of you probably get fat. If you don't have control of your eating, then you're gaining. I mean, you're gonna gain weight a lot faster than you actually think, because without control, then how the fuck are you supposed to control your weight? You have no control. One day you can eat 3,000 calories and you might move a little bit. The next day you might eat 5,000, 6,000, even 7,000, and you might not eat. So that compounds. And I don't know if you've seen my videos, but I have several channels, and from those several channels you can see my transformation from like June, July, how I was a little bit big, because I was still bulking, but I wasn't obese. I didn't take the decision to say, what, fuck it, I'm just gonna eat and eat and eat and eat more high caloric dense foods. So my second year of training was eating a lot, not getting fat obese. My almost at the end of my second year, I'm like, what, fuck it, I'm gonna go obese. And so here I am. I'm doing a diet now, and so I kind of enjoyed it, even though I don't like to think about food every day, which I still do, but maybe it's just in me. I still need to know, how many calories is this, the like drinks and stuff like that. I usually just drink water sometimes, and flavor water, like sparkling water. It could be like the Costco ones, the sparkling flavor water. They're pretty good. They're like 5 calories each, but it's really nothing. Some bicep pump. Actually, I don't have. I have small biceps, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, zero sugar sodas, maybe some Gatorade zero sugar, because I need a lot of electrolytes. I need my body to be active, like be on a good mood every day. Even though some days I might feel like not good, or okay, or neutral, or maybe excited, I'll also be eating probably the same thing, But it's just a matter of compounding it now, because 2 days have gone passed by. Today is the third day, so might as well you're gonna see me fucking shredded in like 3 4 months. Yeah, I mean, who knows, right? When we do good stuff, good shit happens to us. So I hope and I pray to God that my life will take a 180 and inspire all of you, and myself. I want to inspire myself from looking at this, and looking from a year from now, and say, what, bro, you deserve where you are. You know what I mean? Like, even though you might live in the same place, you know, I sometimes need to be more grateful. Some people are not grateful with what they have, and they want more. But sometimes I remember that, well, I mean, I got a car. Someone else couldn't get probably credit. Well, I have this. I have the camera. I'm grateful, man. So the more grateful I am, the more I see, and the more my eyes open up. But yeah, I'm gonna kill this this plate, and I'll see you later, okay? So we can finish off. All right, so it is gonna be the end of blog number 3. I know you saw a little bit, but what matters is getting consistent with it. And so if you like the video, hey, don't hesitate and share it with someone that wants to see the progress as I lose fat and gain more knowledge, because whenever I do these type of videos, I learn something new about myself. And if you guys are in that same journey, it honestly doesn't matter what. Oh my, sorry, I had some stain from the juice of that steak. Pretty good in my opinion. Water break. It's actually a soda break, but anyways, it doesn't matter what type of journey you're going through. If you're trying to gain muscle and eat a lot, or lose fat, gain muscle, there's several combinations that anybody can do and anybody is doing right now. But the main thing I want to do and to say here is, you already know. I want you to get inspired by the actions I'm taking, because from a fat piece of blank to a marbled, chiseled physique, which it's gonna take a lot of time, but it doesn't hurt to start today, right now, this instant. And so, that's the kind of mentality I need to get back into. And you should start, thinking about it. Because let's say you want to lose weight and you don't know where to start. Well, the best time to start is right now, right? You can literally go to sleep today at night and say, you know what? I'm tired of being like this. I'm tired of, not breathing properly. I'm tired of, being pre-diabetic. I'm tired of my sugar. My ears are clogged. I'm tired of all that shit. I'm tired of not seeing my, if you're a man, you look down, you see a big ass gut. I'm like, damn, bro, where the fuck you been, bro? Like, I need you right now. You know what I'm saying? That's jokes, but anyways, you know, it's such a sacrifice. The effort and sacrifice we are all doing in this world. It's so difficult, but will it pay off in the end? Will it pay off? That's something to think about. Oh man, sometimes I think what I'm gonna do with my life, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I doing with my life? But I guess those are thoughts that just come out of nowhere. And that's an everyday thing. When you're, semi alone, and for now, when you're like on your own, you feel fucking lost, and like no one like knows what you're doing. No one gets you. But I don't know, man. See, like that's what I'm saying. If someone, if you were in my shoes and you had the same mentality I have, you'd probably be fucking dead, dude. Honestly, you'd be fucking crying by now. But I don't know. I don't even remember the last time I cried. When was it? Maybe back in March. Yeah, I think so. Maybe. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like I cry, but yeah, I guess I'm a fucking animal. I got emotions, so sometimes they do get to me just out of joy. But when I do reach those goals, dude, it will be life changing. But it'll see this is what I mean. And if you clicked off the blog, get back to it. Comment down below or timestamp this, because this is how I see it. Everybody learns differently rates. And we all know that, right? We all learn at a different rate. But, it's not learning about a book or, learning a skill. It's about learning about yourself. You mature little by little. Some people do that. Some people are like that. I consider myself that I mature little by little. There's other people that mature quick and, they can adapt quickly. And I'm like, how the fuck can you do that and not me? You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, so you've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. So what the fuck makes you better than me? You know what I mean? But I guess, at the end of the day, you have to experience your own things at your own rate and time. You know, they don't come to you. That's for some reason, you have a life. You need to experience it. And so, maybe as time progresses, we all experience different things. And then from there, we grow and we learn from it. And that's how we grow our characters. You know what I mean? So, for example, if you see me, I'll do the suffering for 3 to 5 years, and then from there, everything will be fucking right, like skyrocket, like Elon Musk's fucking rocket. You know what I mean? But that's just how I see it. Maybe some of you can relate. If not, then maybe someday you will. you know, I know I'm not the only one, but finding people with that same mentality
It's kind of hard. Not a lot of people like to, I guess, be like that. But hey, what can I do, right? I can't change people. I've tried, man. I've tried to like not convince them, but see their, you know, see the reality of what it is on a certain subject, and they're like, "Damn, bro, I want to believe my own lies." I'm like, "Damn, bro, okay, fuck it, you do you, man. 8 billion people in this fucking world. As of lately, that's been my own mentality. I'm like, damn, I've only known like in reality, I've only known like 200 people in my whole life. I'm like, what the fuck? Or even less, dude. Maybe even less, like 100 people. I'm like, damn, bro, 20 years and I've only known 100 people. Or even less than that. I don't even know by now. But like I'm like, that's crazy, man. There's several thousands, millions of people in this world, billions of people in this world. I was gonna say state, but like, wow. What, how does someone feel like, knowing a lot of people? Not like a group of people, but like tons of people, like 1,000 people. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm like, damn, so many people in this world, and it's only one against many. That's a lot of competition, if you tell me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, don't get discouraged. These are not words of discouragement. These are words to empower you and actually be someone worthy enough to become better and make other people empower and make them better every single day. Like I said, like I say, like I said, like I say, we all learn at a different rate. And so, if it's too slow, well, fuck it, it's slow, but adapt. I mean, I mean, what else can you do? I can't do something that he's doing because it won't work for me. You know what I mean? So I can't be doing the same thing that he is doing over and over and over and over again, and expect a different outcome. Like, okay, so if you're doing the same thing and I'm doing the same thing, how are you trying to, how are you better? So if you're not better, then you need to adapt. Then I guess you need to fucking see what works for you. But it's gonna be the end of the cutting blog. Number three. Tomorrow it will be a new one, and we'll see what we eat. Because right now we're fucking not in. We're actually not in distribution mode. Because I'm kind of that crazy motherfucker that says, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do 2,000 calories for like 5 months and just fucking lose everything. But nah, 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 nah. Nah. We're gonna do the slow game. So let's make game better. Bye.